works for you. It's not just about the 30 days. The 30 days is a jumping off point.
Exactly.
for it.
Right. Exactly.
So if walking in the morning doesn't work for you and that's what you started out trying,
then
switch it.
Exactly.
For sure.
There's no
Yes.
specific routine. Everybody has their own
That's
routine.
right.
Yeah,
we
exactly.
can all support each other to find that. Hey, I tried that low carb. Thomas loved it, but
Right.
man, I lost friends.
Yeah,
I lost friends. I lost weight, lost friends. You know?
I love it.
Free medical advice.
First question is free. I charge for the second question.
He's not joking.
That was a great clap. Fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause. Welcome, bro. So we got the whole
DocTok team.
We have the
I'm
whole
excited,
crew.
bro.
Yes.
And you guys are repping the gear.
I love it.
Good.
DocTok, let's go.
I love it.
By the way, this is our first time we've had 5 guests, and this is awesome. I think
That's great.
It was definitely a trial error.
Definitely takes some work. It definitely takes some work.
And a lot of error. But we learned.
It's a
And
learning
by the way,
experience.
whoever's watching, we hope it's recording.
Yeah,
So
honestly, it is.
if you
We
get
don't
fortunate
know.
enough.
Bro, I didn't realize how good the gear looks on everybody.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
looks amazing.
I love it.
I didn't know.
Thomas looks great, too.
Yeah, Thomas looks good.
I
He's got
like
a
Yeah,
good
I
hair
wasn't
tonight.
sure how it was gonna,
It's the hair.
go.
It's the
but-
hair.
Oh,
You know,
yeah,
Caitlin, when we first started, she was like, I'm so
No.
anxious.
I like
Oh,
that. That's big.
Yeah, she was like, I'm so anxious. And now she's talking all the shit.
Yeah, all this,
Like-
right away.
Oh, I'll
clicked
talk
in.
all the shit.
Yeah, I know. Finally, who are you?
Hey, Jay, why don't
awesome.
we start off by introductions? Each
Yes.
person introduce themselves, and
We can start
Just
off with
name,
Okay.
and that's good enough.
My name is Caitlin.
I'm Dana.
Dr. AJ.
MJ without the doctor.
Thomas.
Thomas. Yeah,
Nice.
that's the famous Thomas, by the
Props
way.
to everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Famous Thomas
2
is
inch
right
Thomas.
there. Yep, 2 inch
Yep, the
Thomas.
nipples out the shirt.
Hashtag 1 inch, 2
1
inch,
inch,
whatever.
Yeah, well, it was 1 inch. That was
We're
2
gonna
inches.
kill it for the DocTok 30. We're gonna kill it.
Oh, I'm
Yes.
excited.
You know what? We should make a
Schmedium.
bet.
Schmedium.
Yes,
Schmedium.
Schmedium
Hashtag
too.
Schmedium.
Schmedium too.
We should make a bet with the 30-day challenge.
Let's do it.
We
Oh.
should. Whoever.
So
I thought we were.
How about this? First of all, we've been talking about this 30-day challenge, and we never really said the winner. For example, first of all, how are we gonna know who's gonna win?
Well,
Okay,
it's gonna
and-
be me. So.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So let's say
Whoa,
Dana
whoa,
won.
whoa, whoa,
What does the
whoa.
winner get? So this is
So-
something we need to talk about.
The first thing is first, we got to kind of keep a log of who's posting every day. So number 1 rule is you have to post every day and tag us.
I agree.
That's number 1. Number 2 is you got to kind of follow all the steps. So we got to keep track of every single person doing it, which is going to be a little bit difficult.
Yeah,
But there's no way we could pick a winner that hasn't posted every day.
yeah.
So
I
you
agree.
got to be in the
Number
gym,
one,
do
yeah.
a quick
Yeah.
picture,
Number
quick
one.
video,
Yeah.
motivational, whatever you want to talk about, and tag us in it.
Okay, so what if people are a little bit camera shy? Can they just take a picture without the
Picture's
video?
fine. Picture's
okay?
fine. Just tag us in
And
it.
just tag us in it? Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. I think it's a great
We got about
idea.
40 people. We're trying to
Okay.
get at least 100.
I think we're at 41 people
41.
right now.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
amazing. That's great, actually. That's great. I'm
Hashtag
pretty excited.
DocTok30 and
Yes.
tag DocTok.
Make
Yes,
sure you
perfect.
put hashtag DocTok30.
Yes.
It's a
So
must.
I was thinking for the winner, if we do have a tie, I think that all of us will sit down and talk and maybe choose a winner.
Yeah,
because
that's
if there's
fine.
like 2 or 3 people and they're all the same, everybody's been posting, then we can sit down and see who's really engaged, who's a true Doc Talker,
Yes.
who's really kind of involved.
Yeah.
But winner, what are we giving away? What do you think?
DocTok gear,
Swag.
a whole
Okay.
bunch of things.
Some-
yeah, we're gonna
okay.
we're gonna
So we do like a
fill them up
hoodie,
with
hats,
hoodie, hats,
stickers, everything,
t-shirts, stickers, everything.
God,
all
that's
above.
a great idea.
And, I
We'll
mean,
do
the
a
whole point
package.
of this is for people to get healthy. We all need it, right?
Yeah,
Let's be
agree.
honest. During Christmas
definitely
break,
agree.
during
Yeah.
Thanksgiving, Christmas,
Yeah.
all of this time, we all gained some weight. We all ate bad. I don't care. Stop lying.
Yeah.
We know who you are.
We know.
And so the whole point of this is to get healthy. And I know a lot of people are doing it. The only difference for us is we want to be involved with you guys,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Right.
I agree.
We want to do it with you. So the
For
whole
sure.
DocTok team is
Yep.
doing it.
I
That's
agree.
why I think we should do our own little bet between us as well.
Yeah. I'm down.
I'm down.
Yeah,
I'm
So
down.
what is it based off of weight, or is it who's gonna follow through all the
Well,
way?
it's gonna be difficult for weight because I mean she's like
Yeah.
very thin and she's
Yeah.
very thin and I'm very
Yeah.
fat and I'm gonna lose the most amount of body fat.
I
and it's
weigh
not gonna
definitely the
work.
most. So
Yeah, you're the
I don't
heaviest
know.
here.
I mean, just
Why
like,
do you
I
think
think I'm the
ordered a
heaviest.
medium?
Yeah, you're more than
Is that what you did? I got you. I got you.
I don't know.
You're all
And
muscle.
then maybe the
Listen, I was like,
winner, everyone
It
else
was
has to provide them
250
dinner.
not long ago.
I think
Something
that's a great
separate.
idea. Okay, so
I think me and AJ are definitely gonna take you guys out for dinner anyway at the end.
Yeah, I
We'll
agree.
do a DocTok dinner.
Perfect. I
we'll
mean,
do a
I'm
Doc
cool
Talk
with
dinner.
that.
I think we should do a DocTok dinner, and if the winner is in town, we'll take them also to
I
dinner
think
with us.
forget the
Yes.
winner.
Yeah.
If the winner's
Yeah.
in town, I'll take
Yes.
it.
Yeah.
But I
That'd be
think
great.
forget the winner. I think the loser needs to run a mile in front of us.
Oh my god, it's gonna be
Yes.
We
intense.
all have to watch him
Yes.
and
Okay,
watch
okay.
him run the
Yes.
mile in front of
We
us.
can
I'm
do
so screwed.
categories too.
How-
So we have all these daily tasks,
Yeah.
right? So you might be better at meeting one daily task.
True.
I might be better at another. We might be able to have categories.
I agree.
too.
Yeah,
I'm down.
somebody
All
should
right,
download
now we're
different
taking it too
categories.
far.
So I remember my personal trainer. You know how we have the 4,000 steps a day?
Yeah.
He used to kind of like reward us with if you go over the 4,000 steps. I think we should do it. If you think about it, if it's 4,000 steps of 30 days, what is that? 120,000
Yeah.
120,000 steps, right?
Yeah.
So we can look at who really did the most steps. If they
Yeah.
prove it to us and if they tag every day and somebody's doing it 7,000 steps a day,
You got an
then,
Apple Watch?
then that's
Yeah.
somebody that we can kind
Yeah.
of reward, right?
You don't
Yeah.
So
have
we
an
can do
Apple
that.
Watch?
Yeah.
I do it broke
That's
it.
one.
Yeah.
I think you have to get.
You all
another
have
one.
Apple Watches?
Yeah.
No.
I don't.
Well, I have one. That's what we're gonna
I
use.
broke mine.
Well, she
too,
got the
so-
Android, so she
Okay,
can,
sure.
you can use your phone.
The phone does it, right?
Yeah, the phone
Yeah.
does it. You can do it on your
Okay.
phone. Just keep your phone
Yeah.
with you all the time. Because
Okay.
honestly, sometimes if you walked 1,000 steps and you had your phone in your office and you complete, it doesn't count.
Yeah.
We need to
So
see.
what happens if somebody, and I think people want to know, like, what happens if you're on day 15 and you break and you don't do it? So
There's
like,
nothing wrong with it. I think that you should
People
continue
are
day
nervous about it.
16,
Yeah.
but then you automatically disqualify if somebody has from beginning of the winner.
To win
Yeah,
the
'cause
And
challenge,
it's
done it.
going
Yeah,
to
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 win
win
the
the
happen.
challenge is
challenge, you have to do the 30 days
Yes, exactly. Consecutively without missing a day
Yeah.
and posting every day.
Let's
Yes.
take it step by step, right? Because there's 5 of us.
Let's
We all
break
want to
it.
talk, right?
Right.
So I think Thomas should give us a little breakdown because you've already just did the 75.
Right.
You've lost the weight. You've done the whole thing, but yours also involved like journaling and showering, cold shower. But tell us the breakdown of the DocTok 30. What are the requirements and what needs to happen?
So the first thing is following a diet.
Okay.
Any diet that you're going to follow and it's going to hold you accountable and you know you can do for 30 days.
Okay.
Right. So for the 75 hard, I did low carb,
Yeah,
not quite keto, but low carb.
yeah.
It's easy for me to continue with, easy for me to do. And I've continued it since I've got
Oh,
off the
you've been
diet.
still doing it. Okay, great.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Except maybe Christmas, Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You know, I had
that's
those-
fine.
I had those
That's
two
I was like,
fair.
I've seen your ass eat
Yeah, so
yesterday.
you automatically
I
disqualified.
gave you a donut yesterday. No.
I take the girls for donuts.
Yeah,
but no.
yeah, yeah.
So the diet, something you can
That's
follow.
one.
You don't want it too strict where you're not going to be able to sustain that for 30 days.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Right?
true. It makes sense.
So then after that is no alcohol.
Okay.
Oh my god.
No,
Okay,
well,
That's got to
good.
be hard for a lot of
So,
people,
yeah.
for sure.
I did.
I
I
think
did
most of
that.
us don't drink alcohol anymore.
Yeah.
I
so.
did that. I mean, I always liked. Not that I was a heavy drinker, but I liked a beer. I like a cocktail at
Yeah.
the end of the day. Kind of. But since I've completed the 75 hard, now it's probably been 120 days. Still
Amazing.
have not had a drop of
Amazing.
alcohol.
Amazing.
Amazing.
I'm
Good
proud of
job.
you.
I feel
And you don't
mentally
realize how much
clearer.
better you
Yes.
feel.
yes,
Yes.
mentally
You
clearer.
probably feel healthier too.
Yes,
Like you
There's
feel
no
100%.
benefits of alcohol anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
So I feel better with that.
good. Okay, good. I
Okay.
love that. I love
The
that.
next thing we're gonna do that's a little different. We're gonna do 30 minutes of exercise.
Okay.
30
And it
minutes.
doesn't matter which type of exercise, correct?
Any
Yeah,
any
and
type
we're
of
not
exercise.
Okay.
requiring you to do lift weights. You
Yes.
can do yoga. You can do whatever you
It
want.
could be a
exactly.
walk.
Even
It could be
wall
a walk. Yeah,
Pilates,
stationary
wall
bike.
Pilates is a
Yes.
very,
Yeah.
you know,
Walking.
Stretching, even
Yeah.
stretching, an intense stretch is good.
Yeah, yeah, good.
Okay.
You know,
Exactly.
anything
exactly.
Just
for 30
30
minutes.
7 days a
Okay.
week.
Increase your heart
7
rate,
days a
Move
week.
your
basically.
body.
So
No
7
off
days a
days.
week.
No
Okay.
off days.
So 30 days straight. Okay.
The next thing is we're doing is 4,000 steps a day.
Okay.
Okay.
4,000 steps is equivalent to what is it? Almost a mile.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You can say it's about a
But
mile.
I encourage you to make those 4,000 steps out of your daily routine,
Yes.
right? So if you're on your feet, you still got to go take a walk or
Yeah,
something to
Yeah.
get
I agree.
to burn those extra calories to get that motivation and to
and outside for the most part, so you get
Yes.
that fresh air.
Yeah.
For sure,
Yes.
for sure. And the weather's
Yeah.
great now, so
Right.
it's like perfect.
Except for the people in Chicago. Yeah. they're-
For-
Oh, Florida here.
Yeah, in Florida's
Yeah.
different.
Poor things.
When I was on my diet a few months ago, this is what I'm personally gonna do is I'm gonna exercise in the morning. And the only
Yeah.
reason I'm gonna exercise in the morning is because by the time it's 7, 8 a.m. and you're going to work, you've already walked half the amount of time you need to walk.
Yeah.
If if you go to work early in the morning and you don't really walk that much at work,
Yeah.
but it's 6 o'clock and you're exhausted, you got to walk 4,000 steps. You know,
Yeah.
that's a lot. So
That's the
my
worst part.
recommendation, even if it's in the morning, go for a walk outside for a
Yeah.
bit. Get
Yeah.
1,000 steps in.
Yeah.
You know?
And maybe people with animals, walk your dog.
Yeah.
You know?
for sure.
Anything
Yeah,
like
That's
that.
a great idea.
Yeah,
That's a great
exactly.
idea.
That's what I was talking to a friend the other day. And he's like, "Well, I'm gonna have a problem with it." He goes, "But I do walk my dog." I said, "Well, that will count. You
Exactly.
take your dog for a walk in the morning.
Absolutely.
Make that part of your
Perfect.
part of your 4,000
Yeah.
steps."
Can we
Yeah.
repeat this exact excitement at day 15 because you guys look way
Yeah.
too
Why
excited.
don't
Yeah,
we
I mean,
record?
it's exciting now.
I
Yeah,
think,
why
I
don't-
think,
why
I
don't
think
we
day
record?
15 we come in and we
I
do it
think
again
it's a
and,
great
and
idea.
see how it's going.
Yeah.
But the biggest thing is, and what I learned in 75 Hard is you're creating these habits,
Yeah.
right? You're creating this daily routine for yourself and this mental toughness to get through it. And it starts to become, even though at day 15 it's hard, you might want to quit, but if you power through it and then you start realizing, oh, it's not that bad,
Yeah.
and it just becomes habits.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right?
it
Well,
is. Yeah.
You know, the thing I like about it, how we're doing it with the challenge with the 5 of us and everyone else is you find what works for you. It's not just about the 30 days. The 30
Yeah.
days is a jumping off point
Exactly.
for it.
Right.
Start
Exactly.
So if walking in the morning doesn't work for you and that's what you started out trying,
Right.
then
Then-
switch it.
Exactly.
For
There's
sure.
no
Yes.
Maybe you're
specific
listening to-
routine.
yeah.
Everybody has their
Yeah.
own
That's right.
routine.
Yeah,
We can all
Exactly.
support each other to find that. Hey, I tried that low carb. Thomas loved it, but
Right.
man, I lost friends.
Yeah,
I lost friends. I lost weight, lost friends. You know?
I love it.
Well, you know, I
So-
mean, you got to see who
But then
fits
I
in
found
with you.
out that this works for me.
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that
So,
makes-
and that's
That's
why
what I like
it's
about
what
it.
works for you.
Yeah, for
Exactly.
sure.
And you find the habits that work for you, and you're starting to build those. And like you've said on podcasts, lifestyle modifications. You're
Yes.
creating those lifestyle modifications
Exactly.
to become healthier,
Consistent.
Yeah.
to become your best
For
self.
sure. For
Agreed,
sure. And I'm
100%.
hoping a lot of people, even after the 30-day challenge, I'm hoping that they continue with that 4,000 steps a day, 30 minutes a day, you know?
Right.
It
That's
just
it.
becomes part of your life. And all of a sudden, you know, 3-6 months down the road, you're feeling fantastic. You're in the best shape of your life and you're energetic. Your work
Yeah.
performance is better. Your sex is better. Everything feels better. You're more, your mental clarity.
He said something that kind of was like very important. And there are people that are underweight, that are anorexic. And I've had people ask me, like, hey, you keep saying diets, but like, what am I supposed to do? I don't want to lose weight. So, like you said, as long as you change whatever you're eating, like, even if you're skinny, add some vegetables, add some, you know,
Protein.
protein,
Yeah,
add
eating
whatever.
habits.
Just
High quality
change
food.
up whatever you're doing now. Unless you're already in routine and you're eating healthy, then that's
Then
something
continue
else.
it.
Just
Yeah.
find what works for you specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Is
agree.
really what
I
it is.
agree.
Yeah.
And also find what you enjoy.
Yeah.
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 It's
Yeah.
not just about
Yeah, don't make it
following,
work.
follow-
Yeah, make it
Right.
fun.
Find
Right.
what works
Make
for
it
you.
fun. Even jumping jacks inside your office. If you're in an office and you got no time to walk, do
Right.
high knees.
It's gonna
That's
help
steps.
you
That's
wake
considered
up
steps.
anyways.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's
And
considered steps.
you'll be surprised how fast 30 minutes goes.
Oh, 100%.
You know, when you're
100%.
exercising. And the other thing that adds to the challenge is 10 minutes of reading the nonfiction.
Yeah.
book.
Oh, I love
Yes.
that. I love
Because
that.
then
Love it.
that goes along with the video you just made
Yep.
about your mental or your mental
Exactly.
and
So
Memory
you're
and all that.
exercising your
Memory,
brain,
yeah.
you're exercising
Yes.
your heart, your muscles, right? I mean, it's just perfect.
I always tell people, like, when you were talking about memory loss and all that, like, you got to think about your brain is a muscle,
Yep,
right?
exactly.
Like, if you're not getting blood supply to your brain, it's going to shrink. And atrophy is what causes dementia,
Dementia.
memory loss, and everything else. So if you want to keep your brain healthy, you got to physical exercise and
Yep.
mental exercise.
I agree.
Doing crossword puzzles in the morning. We
Yep,
talked about that.
Sudoku, math,
Simple
you know,
little things
something
like that.
fun.
And then adding the diet. So it's almost like gardening, right? Like
Yeah.
with a garden,
Yeah.
it needs
Yes.
sun, it needs water, it needs
Yes.
all of this. So your brain is the same thing. It needs blood supply. It needs mental
Hydration.
activity and all of that. So the goal of this Doc Talk 30 is just to change your lifestyle. We're not doing it as like, who's going to be the skinniest? Who's going to
Yeah.
have the most
Right.
muscle?
It's
We're
not the
doing
biggest
that.
loser.
And stop looking
No.
at everybody else's body. Every body is different than
Yes.
yours. So
For sure.
focus on what works for you.
Exactly.
You know, don't look at somebody, I want to get muscle. Oh, I'm not getting there.
No,
One
exactly.
step at a time.
It shouldn't
Exactly.
be work and a struggle. It should be something you look forward to every
Exactly.
single day.
If you get up and you do all those tasks, you're already a winner.
Yeah.
Automatically.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? That's a
100%.
check.
and
you're a
it's
winner.
about being the best version of yourself.
100%. It does
Exactly.
not matter
It's-
what you
It's
look like.
not
or
a
yeah,
competition with
it's you.
anybody else. It's a competition with
With
yourself.
Oh,
Right.
100%.
Right.
So
I
somebody
agree.
else asked me also, if I work out 2 hours, is that going to cover 4 days?
No.
I'm putting
Yeah.
these out there because I've been asked this. Like, hey, what if I just do
Yeah.
3 hours? Is that going to cover? No, guys.
No.
So if you do
Not
30
every
minutes
day.
or 2 hours, it's daily.
Yes,
So
it's tasks.
whatever you want
Yes.
to do, I do about an hour, hour and a half. So, but I take off Sunday, so now I have to do 30 minutes of Sunday,
Yeah.
whatever
Yeah.
yoga or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, that makes sense.
the other thing is drinking a gallon of water.
Gallon.
Oh yeah, you're right. We
Yeah.
gotta drink
Yes.
water. That's it's important. That's
Yeah.
important.
I will say to people that's one of the hardest things to do.
Oh,
It is.
absolutely,
Yes.
absolutely.
It
But
is.
I love what she's got there. What
Yes.
Dana's got there, so it's perfect. I mean, you get yourself a really big bottle of water,
Yep.
but also be very careful.
If you have heart
you're-
failure.
if you have heart failure, if you're on
Right.
a fluid restriction, ask your doctor first before you do this DocTok 30 challenge.
100%.
So
Usually under 2 liters. So if you have heart failure, if you
Yeah.
have renal failure or any of those, like usually under 2
under
liters,
2 liters,
you should be perfectly fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And to circle back to the nonfiction, stories and whatnot, look at how many of us watch documentaries
all the
Right.
time.
Yeah.
regularly,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
It's basically the same thing, but just actually reading
That's
it.
true.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's just
Sure.
as, informative.
It's
Yeah.
exercising
And
your
so-
eyes, your brain, and
exactly.
everything
Yeah.
else.
So I wanted to ask too about going back to nonfiction. So what do we think about if you're not reading a nonfiction book? What about if you're going to do 10 minutes of Sudoku?
Yeah,
Why
that's
not?
fine.
What if we
Anything
got
that I think anything
I
that
think we could
exercises
say
your
that.
brain.
Yeah.
Right.
Brain
I-
activity.
yes.
Anything that exercises your brain, whether it's brain
Yes.
exercises, memory games,
Yeah.
Sudoku, math,
Yeah.
crossword puzzles, anything that will challenge you mentally.
I play
think
a
that's a good
math
idea.
game
I think that's a great
every
idea.
single day,
Yeah.
and it also
It keeps
helps.
you-
Not to mention with anxiety.
Yeah,
That's what
absolutely.
helps me so much.
Yeah.
My anxiety is playing these math games.
Yeah.
Whenever it gets bad, it just you don't think about anything else. It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that the whole point of us creating this is we all needed it, right? So we're
Yes.
not saying
Absolutely.
that we're doing this so that you guys do it. It started with us. We
Yeah.
wanted a
Yeah.
change. We wanted to keep our team as healthy as possible.
Yep.
Like Elliot Group says, unless you have a 6-pack, you're not on my team.
Yeah,
we're not going that
exactly.
far.
We're not going that
But we're trying to
Good
keep
luck with that, 'cause I'm not at no
but as long as our team is healthy and
Yeah.
set an example for our followers and make sure that they kind of do it. It's not going to be easy, but it's going to be so fun to celebrate with you guys at the end
Yes.
and
So much
watch
fun.
Caitlin do the mile in front of us. It's going to be amazing.
Fuck off.
I love it. I love it.
No matter who wins or loses, we're all going to win at the end of the
Yes,
day.
yeah,
Because
exactly.
It's going to be
Exactly.
all of us getting better together
Yeah.
as a
100%.
team.
Yeah.
And that's what we're building a team, and that's what.
I honestly think Mo's doing all the shit talking, so I think he's the one that should be running the mile after all.
Thank
honestly.
you.
I think that's it. We vote Mo, right? Yeah, I got you, girl. I got you. I got you.
It shouldn't be just a mile. It should be a mile wearing something. It'll be
Well, okay,
funny.
fine.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can wear your white
Hey, no.
coat.
Hey, guys, we'll put a poll out. And we'll put different options of what you have to wear while running the mile.
Yeah,
and you
I'm
guys
down.
I
choose.
can
How
wear
about that?
lightning jerseys
Yes.
in Chicago. So
There you go.
Oh,
You guys
good
choose.
shot.
We'll let the
There you
followers
go.
decide.
Shot.
I think you'd look good in like a leotard.
Yeah, leotard?
Yeah,
I'll do it.
leotard.
Like, Borat?
Yeah,
That
yeah,
one?
yeah.
It has to be a neon
That's
green.
awesome.
It
That's
has to be a
awesome.
neon green.
I love it. I love
Has
it.
to be.
Yes.
I'd love to
Yeah,
see.
for
That'd
sure.
be really
for
cool.
sure.
I know you would,
Yeah,
Thomas.
you
I know
know.
you would.
For sure. Awesome.
AJ, I was going to ask you a little bit. So with the rules, we're going to make sure we put out the rules. We're going to try to release this video, obviously, before January 1st. And you got to be following DocTok. Like, you're not going to be a winner if you're not following DocTok.
Yeah.
And on all platforms, right? Like,
Yeah,
that's another part of it. So, like, even if you're posting every day and we go check and you're not even following us, you're not going to win. So,
yeah. The video, I'm hoping if our editor gets it by Sunday. So I need to get him everything else set. So we'll have it by Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have it by Sunday. So it's perfect, right on the same New Year's.
Okay, so I mean, and
New Year's Eve.
so people have asked, and I think we could have some leeway with the start date.
yeah.
You know, I said I want to start January 1st. January 31st is my 40th birthday. And
Yes.
I want to go.
Uh-oh.
I want to go into that.
So can we start it on
Um,
January 2nd?
So some people can start
Second,
January
Looks like
2nd.
he
to
is
February
running in the
2nd.
leotard.
Yeah, because everybody's gonna be. It's New Year's. Everybody's gonna be partying and eating
Hey,
and
so-
just.
I am
even
gonna
go
start
back
on
to
the
the
first,
mile. We can also, just another option to put it out there, we can also ask our local followers to meet up with us and we can all do a mile.
That
Yeah.
would be
It gets
awesome.
That's a
us
great
here.
idea.
Get like 30 shirts for all the
Yeah,
people that
yeah,
did,
yeah,
that did
exactly.
it.
I
Awesome.
think
We
that's a
can all
great
wear
idea.
it. Bring your family, bring your
Yes.
animals, and we can all do a mile
Yep.
somewhere.
Bring
Like,
your Speedo.
We
yeah,
can- we can
we
find a
even do it in
park.
my neighborhood.
We could
yeah.
do a local park. We could do a
local park, meet up, and then
Yep.
it'll be nice.
love
I'm
Or,
it.
down.
like,
So
we get to meet the
Thomas,
people that are doing it too.
Let's send it out to see who would like to meet us. We'll call it the Doc Walk.
no, do it. DocTok 30.
DocTok Walk.
Yeah.
Doc Talk Walk.
The
Yeah,
DocTok walk.
DocTok walk.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
I
I'm
love
down.
that. I love that idea.
DocTok
Let's-
walk.
Yes.
Just
All
so
right,
that way our
perfect.
local followers can come in and
I think it'll be
meet
fun.
us.
We get to meet a lot of our followers
Yeah.
that we don't
Yeah,
see
that'll be great.
routinely. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
And everybody gets to
Perfect.
bring their family and it'll be nice.
Yeah, that'll
we'll
be
bring out
awesome.
some gear.
Great
We'll bring
idea.
out a whole bunch
Great
of stuff.
idea.
So if anybody, all the followers, join our Facebook group. We'll talk about it. We'll daily in there. We'll talk and help each other and give advice. and
Sure.
you've got 2 doctors here
Yeah.
as well, part of
That's
the.
right.
you know,
Sure, yeah.
Free medical advice.
First
so
question is free. I charge for the second question.
he's not joking.
Awesome. Well, anything else that you guys want to talk about? I think this was awesome.
I would like to say thank you guys so much. Without you guys, none of this is possible. So you guys met DocTok team. They're all behind the scenes. So we wanted you guys to get to meet them, ask them questions in the comments. They're also all logged in, so they can also answer your questions.
That's
For
right.
sure.
And we wanted to bring a little bit of female audience. So like,
Yes.
it's awesome having you guys, and
That's right.
you guys have been so committed and doing this just from your heart. And I love
Yeah.
that. Thank you
Oh,
And
guys
we're
so
just
much.
grateful for
We
them.
love
We
Yes.
couldn't
Yeah.
ask for
We
better
love you.
doctors.
We love you guys
You
so
guys
much,
are
honestly.
DocTok, so you
Yeah.
can't even say it.
Team.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's the chemistry is amazing. So it's from the first day, honestly. I mean, I didn't like Thomas initially.
Yeah. Oh, hey.
And we love him
Yeah.
now.
It
I liked him
it
after
took a
he
little
lost
bit of
weight.
Yeah.
It was the weight loss. I did.
The weight loss.
It was a weight loss. It was a weight loss. And now he looks amazing.
I
by
love
the
it.
way.
I
He
love
looks
it.
great. He
It's
looks
an
great.
everyday thing.
Love it. Love it. All right, guys. So let's do this.
Let's do it, man.
Let's go.
DocTok.
All right.
Remember, hashtag DocTok30. Follow us on Facebook and go ahead and join our chat group. So, and if you have any questions, let us know.
Hey,
Let's do
Doc
it.
Talk on 3, right? 1, 2, 3.
DocTok!
Let's go.
Let's kill it.